Hi again. It's time for today's story. We're going to read another one of these stories that goes with the rest of the ones that we read. We read Smiley Shark and we read the Teeny Weeny Tadpole. Today we're going to read Fidgety Fish. Do you know what it means to be fidgety? Fidgety means that you can't keep still and you like to touch everything and you like to do lots of things. So a lot of you are like that. You get very fidgety sometimes, and fidgety fish is exactly the same. So let's read all about fidgety fish. Tiddler was always fishing. He wriggled and squiggled. He darted and giggled. So his name was Tiddler, and he was always fidgeting. Until his mum got fed up with him. Go out into the sea and swim, said Mum, till you're tired. But watch out for the big fish, she said. So Tiddler swam out of his cave. See, does Mum look very happy? Not really. He dived and flipped. He leapt and he dipped. Look, you can't even see him. He's all over the place. Vroom, vroom. He sped faster than a rocket and glided gently like a swan, letting the sea currents fan his fins. But he still didn't feel tired. So Mummy was trying to get rid of him because she thought if she makes him go and swim a bit and do some exercise, he'll get tired. But he's not getting tired, is he? There were limpets. What's a limpet? Here they are. There were limpets that clung and jellyfish that stung. Tiddler swam on towards the big red starfish. Ooh, remember all these creatures? I'm going to ask you what we saw. There's limpets, jellyfish, and starfish. And butted it gently with his nose. He butted starfish with his nose. The starfish just smiled. So Tiddler asked the clickety-clackety crab to play, but it scuttled off into the seaweed. Tiddler came to a big, dark cave. It looked much more exciting than his cave back home, and Tiddler swam in. There's the big black cave. If you look very carefully, maybe you can see that it's a very strange looking cave, isn't it? Snap! What happened? It's very dark all of a sudden, isn't it? Tiddler was trapped inside the big fish. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's inside his tummy, no wonder it's so dark. He trembled and he shivered and he shook and he quivered. Poor Tiddler. When you're very scared, then you shiver and you quiver. Until the big fish's tummy began to feel very funny indeed. It rumbled and grumbled, it turned and it tumbled, it fluttered and groaned and mumbled and moaned. Suddenly, the big fish did an enormous, what did he do? Burp! He did a big burp. Look at all the bubbles that came out. Why did he do such a big burp? Because Fiddler was fidgeting inside his tummy and making so much movement that he gave it a big burp. As well as all the bubbles, out came Tiddler. Whoosh! He came out. Yay! Out shot Tiddler. Past the jellyfish and the clickety-clackety crab hiding in the weeds. Past the starfish. Who else did he go past? And straight through his own front door. I hope you've used up all that energy, said his mum. Look, his mum looks a lot happier now because she's hoping that he's tired. Do you think he's tired? But she would have to wait until the morning to hear about Tiddler's adventures, because he was already fast asleep. So he was tired for once. Isn't that fantastic? So mommies and daddies, if you give your children lots of exercise to do, make them run up and down the stairs 20 times, make them run around the garden 20 times, they'll get very tired. Okay, guys, who did you see in the story? What animals did you see? Obviously, you saw Tiddler, who was a fish, right? Who did Tiddler swim past? First, he swam past something that was stuck to the rocks. Can you remember what it was? They were called limpets. There they are, limpets, right. Then he swam past something that could sting him. What was that? It was a jellyfish. These things here can sting you, so never touch a jellyfish if you see one. All right. Often you see them lying on the ground at the beach, and don't touch them because you never know if they're dead or not. And then he swam past something that was big and red. Well, it wasn't too big, but it was bright red. What was it? It was a starfish, right. And then the last person he met on his trip was somebody that he didn't really want to meet. Can you remember who it was? It was the big fish. Right, so it was also a fish just like him, but it was one that was way bigger. All right, let's sing goodbye today. Okay. All day long we've worked and played, worked and played, worked and played. All day long we've worked and played. Now it's time to go till we meet another day, another day, another day, till we meet another day. Let's all say goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Remember, I'm going to remind you again that today is Wednesday and you've got 2 more days to do some kind of art. Today you made a ladybird, hopefully. So, and tomorrow you're making we'll keep that as a secret. But remember to try and make some sort of art this week, so then on Friday when we have our chat with everyone, we can show everyone what we made. Okay, bye-bye.